So we're heading out on this road trip across the country. We're stopping and talking to people in different Planned Parenthoods, in different community organizations, and exploring sexuality. And we're kind of excited and kind of nervous because we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. And we're also hoping that people get a better and broader sense of the work that we do here at Planned Parenthood.
A lot of people think that Planned Parenthood is Planned Parenthood is Planned Parenthood. And in actuality, Planned Parenthoods are different affiliates. So different affiliates control what type of services that they're going to provide at that affiliate. They have an impact on what type of education, what type of clinical services, what type of work they're doing around the state legislature. So Planned Parenthoods could look really, really different depending upon where a person is. And we wanted to see some of those differences.
So the way that we planned this trip was by asking other Planned Parenthood affiliates to submit proposals and tell us why it was important for us to come to their city and talk about sex. We got more applications than we could clearly go to, but we tried to figure out a way to kind of space the cities out and the affiliates out so that we covered the nation, sort of, right? And so we decided to start here, clearly in Seattle, and then fly down to Cali.
Go to Santa Barbara, California, picking up a rental car there and driving to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Salt Lake City.
And then heading up through South Dakota to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And then down to Chicago. And we got an application from the folks in Louisville. They sound really gracious. We're excited to meet them.
Akron, Ohio. Then Philadelphia, and finally
New York City. One of the great things about working on the audio podcast for the past year and a half is that we have been able to look at sexuality and different topics in sexuality and really get a sense of how broad sexuality is. It's connected to so many parts of a person's life. So we're talking about what sexuality looks like oftentimes here in Seattle, but we also know that sexuality can look really, really different in other parts of the country. And so I think for you and I, this will be a chance for us to see what sexuality looks like in other parts of the country that are really, really different than Seattle. Because we're going to some places that are not Seattle, they're not the little liberal bubble that we're accustomed to. I think it's a great opportunity for us to, again, broaden the idea of what sexuality looks like on a national level.
You know, you always get to that point on any sort of trip that you're on with somebody for a long period of time where you're in really close quarters, where just like little things they start to do really start to annoy you, and you think, I can't be with this person one more second. So that'll probably happen.
Yep, but you guys can handle it.
Or they might end up hating each other.
That could be.